Hello and thank you again for tuning into the Griffin Report. My name is Sam Griffin, and on today's episode I'm going to be talking about the United States Supreme Court and their recent decision to hear a case regarding whether or not the state of California is able to forbid the sale and distribution of mature video games to minors under the age of 18. To begin, on Monday, April 26th, the United States Supreme Court was brought together in order to hear an appeal on whether or not the state of California would be able to prohibit individuals under the age of 18 to buy mature video games such as Grand Theft Auto, Duke Nukem, things along those lines. Originally the case had been turned down by the lower court systems, and that's why it was brought to the Supreme Court. And if California wins this appeal, an act will be issued stating that any individual under the age of 18 is prohibited from purchasing mature video games, and if a store is found to be selling those video games, then they will be slapped with a $1,000 fine per incident. So for every person who buys a mature video game under the age of 18, the store choosing to sell it to them would be slapped with a $1,000 fine, which is a hefty fine. But here's my take on it. I don't think that this should have even been, this case should have been heard by the Supreme Court at all. I feel like this is a power-hungry and very conservative move from an extremely liberal state. And to continue on that, I feel like the individuals, bringing this problem to the Supreme Court, or choosing to address this problem, I feel like are the ones who have the least amount of a relationship with their children, and probably feel like they have little control over them whatsoever. So my advice to you all out there who feel that these violent video games are the reason why your kids are being aggressive, is this: your kids aren't being aggressive because of video games. Your kids are being aggressive because you're not giving them the attention that they need, so they're finding an outlet to get attention from somewhere else, even if it's negative attention. That's my take on it, but I feel like, in fact, it might be the opposite at times. I feel like sometimes video games for people is an effective way for an effective, non-violent way for them to relieve stresses and things like anger and frustration and things like that. So I don't know. I feel like this case is one of those things that's very touchy, and it's been brought back and forth multiple times. And I can't actually see the Supreme Court ruling in favor of California on this one, but if they do, I will be extremely surprised and curious to see how that actually works out for them, because I don't think you can actually prohibit the sale of video games to a state for people under the age of 18 when the rest of the United States can sell to that state via the internet, because it's regulated not by the state but by the national government, and there's no national policy stating that individuals under the age of 18 can't purchase mature video games. So, love to hear your feedback on that, and until next time, this is Sam Griffin saying I'll see you next time on the Griffin Report.